So I was talking to one of my vendor partner yesterday, and I was trying to explain to him what the difference between a branding page and a website. We were talking about maybe the demand piece, right? Like, do loan officers really need their own branding page where it's just them? I mean, they've already got bios on the company, on their company pages for the most part. So what is the value of their own branding page? Aside from the fact that you're taking ownership of your brand, creating your own narrative, taking control of leads when they come in, showcasing your specialties, your testimonials, your trust seals, so on and so forth. Let's just take a look at the customer or the visitor experience for a minute. And that's what I did with this guy. So I went to 3 different mortgage company websites, varying sizes, one a monster, the one, actually they're both pretty large companies. And then there was one small local branch office. And we went to the websites, and the first one I went to, I said, okay, so like, let's pretend you're just a random visitor searching for a very specific loan officer. Let's like pick a loan officer that we knew the loan officer that worked at each company. So that's who we're searching for, right? It took a second, but we found the spot where it said find a loan officer, right, in the header. So we clicked it, and I kid you not, the SSL cert was expired because it went to that attacker screen, right? That's a very horrible experience. Not only were we unable to get to the loan officer we were looking for, we were unable to get to any loan officer whatsoever. Then the second site we went to was a much better experience, I would say. We found the find a loan officer pretty quickly. We went to a screen that said do a search. So we didn't see any loan officers. We had to actually type the loan officer's name. So if we misspelled the last name or something, it could actually be a challenge to get to them. But the good news is it was a relatively good experience. We were able to get to the loan officer's bio page. But once we got to the bio page, the experience was okay because we actually saw a picture of them. But the bio itself was about 3 sentences, and it was the exact same bio for every single loan officer at that company. There were no testimonials on the page. There was no niche that this loan officer specialized in. They specialized in everything under the sun, which was identical to every single other loan officer at that company. Third website we went to was a smaller local branch, 14 or 15 loan officers. We went to the find a loan officer section, which was very challenging to find. We clicked about, found, I think it said find a loan officer, but it was much more challenging to even locate. Once we got there were only 7 loan officers represented on the site. So the one we were looking for wasn't even on the site. You work for a company, you put that company's name out there, you are trying to drive traffic, you're really pushing that brand, and if you're not even represented on the site, that's a big miss. That's a big problem. A branding page solves much of this.